Hi, I'm Tim Mordar with The Beat. Really excited to talk with you guys.
Hi. I want to thank you for positioning your body so you're not covering up our three characters. That's very nice
We're
of
not
you.
covered.
I love you got the whole band. That is so cool, man.
Cree and Dana, I'm curious. So obviously you're both established voice actors, but with SpongeBob, it's 20-year franchise. So I'm curious, was there any hesitation or jitters about being the new fish, as it were?
I think there's always a little bit of I hope they like me in any new gig you do. But yeah, I think it's probably got a little extra on it when it's something that's so established and as popular as a spin-off of SpongeBob. But more than jitters, just pure excitement and can't wait and honored to be a part of something so popular and wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, it's like stepping into a juggernaut. And like it being, it's like marrying into a family that they've all been married or they've been a family for, not like that. But yeah, you're like the new in-law that's suddenly in this very tight, loving family that's awesome and been around for decades. So it is jittery for me, very jittery. I'm nervous right now.
So, Tom, I know as a lot of longtime fans will know, you obviously voiced two versions of Patrick's dad before in the famous I'm Stupid episode, Herb and Marty. So now
his fake dad and his real dad.
So now you play a third version, Cecil. I'm just curious, how does voicing Cecil compare to those previous two dads?
Well, in the episode, being a part of SpongeBob as long as I have with many different characters and everything, I was just coming up with different takes on, he has a dad, but it's fake. All right, here's his fake dad. And he's got a dad, but it's real. So his real dad was very much like my voice. It was very much so. When they're doing Patrick Star Show, I was like, I just hope he has a dad in the show. That would be great. So he had a dad. Fortunately, it was his real dad. So I came in not sure because we started the recordings during lockdown and everything. So you just got a script, but we hadn't really discussed it. So I started like this. No, Tom. We want the real dad. We want the other, just you, but totally enthusiastic. So he's just the most enthusiastic dad you could ever imagine, and follows Patrick's imagination into every facet. The show, I mean, it's like I Love Lucy meets a variety show from the 70s, meets Laugh-In, meets, it's an incredible explosion of an imaginative universe that's just out of Patrick's head.
So I think I have time for at least one more question. So I know Tom Kenny, obviously the voice of SpongeBob, he's been directing not only SpongeBob, but Camp Carl and now Patrick's show. I'm curious, what's it like having, someone you've obviously worked with in the past now directing you?
I think it makes it just so easy. I hang out with Tom Kenny on purpose, so that makes it easy. And then also just, you trust Tom because he is SpongeBob and he has been in this universe and franchise for so long. He knows the lane. He knows how to direct you to be, he knows the perfect interpretation of all these characters, whether they're new or old, because this is his thing. And so I think the best part is just the ultimate trust for me,
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, it helps that we're all friends with Tom and he's just a great guy. And also he is much like SpongeBob in that he is the most positive, energetic. I think he sleeps about 30 minutes a day. I think that's it. He closes out wow, I got to go to the Deke Dickerson concert tomorrow. He has so much energy and he's so sweet and he's so fun. It makes it much less jittery when I had that first record, knowing that Tom was going to be there and that he took care of me.
I go back a long way with Tom. I mean, literally back stand-up comedy. I mean, a very, very long time ago. And the absolutely amazing thing to me about Tom's work in this show and Camp Coral is after making such an incredible success of SpongeBob, that the annals of animation almost haven't heard of such a success. I don't think people understand the workload and the attention to detail that directing animation like this entails. It's like, well, Tom's kind of stepping back and just directing some shows, and say that a little faster. No. He's in storyboards, storylines, line by line breakdown, recordings, additional dialogue replacement sets. I mean, every step of the way, which makes a lazy person like me go, "What are you out of your mind?" Wow, that's an incredible amount of work. But it's a testament. Now I sound all showbiz, but it is actually. It's a testament to Tom's commitment to the SpongeBob universe, that he's still working so hard to make it great.
Plus, on top of it, he still does all his other jobs he still records all these other shows he's doing.
Guys, it's been a huge pleasure. Can't wait for the premiere of Patrick's show.